Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the 102 segment, 102, yes, segment of Be Inspired with Buzapat's life changing reality tonic. Yes, I am still your Honorable Ambassador Buzapat Osigwe, and I am here on this platform where we embrace our truth that leads to our freedom. Yes, always remember to subscribe whenever you come across this video of mine, and share to your friends, because there's no better way to get together in this community than for us to really have to wrap around ourselves. Thank you in advance. Yeah, today we'll be talking on the topic, what do you see? Yes, what do you see? Because what you see and how you see things will determine how smooth or rough your journey on earth is going to be. Exactly. Because what you call a thing is what it's going to be. And what do you call anything? How do you see anything? What do you see? A lot of people actually have eyes for only bad things. They believe so much in terrible things happening to them. They don't actually give themselves chance to explore anything because they have this timid fear around them. They believe that things are not going to work out right. They, even when opportunities are staring at their face, what they see is they're so scared to take it because their head and their life just doesn't see positivity, doesn't see anything good. It only sees the worst of any situation, and you keep wondering, why are these people like this? There are some people you meet in life, you keep wondering, how are they created? Honestly, is it that what? But welcome to the reality, because there are people that are like that, okay? Even when they're in the midst of people celebrating and they feel out, they feel like strangers, and you keep wondering, what's going on with this person? They just don't want to try. But the truth is that you must stop seeing losses, you must stop seeing pains, you must stop seeing lacks, you must stop seeing disappointments, you must stop seeing lies, death, sack, sickness, rejection. You really have to close your eyes to these things and start seeing God's little mercies, that is all around us. We usually forget, about the millions of goodness of God that we experience every day, that have been with us, that we are blessed with. We really don't think about it. People don't know that whoever forgets, the language of gratitude will never be in talking terms with happiness. That is just the truth. People don't always think about it. Every adversity has a seed of greater benefit. What do you see? What do you see? Most times people think that the grass is always greener at the other side, but it's not always like that. What do you see, and how do you see the things you do? What you're dying for, the people that are having it are dying for something else. So what exactly are you seeing? What do you see? Do you see mountains, or do you see miracles? Do you see opportunities, or do you see obstacles? Do you see a way, or do you see wall? Are you just dodging the stones that life is throwing at you, or lying down there for it to fall on you and crush you? Or are you building bridges with them? What do you see? Because no matter what you call your situation, one thing you will never forget is that the wilderness is still the road to Canaan. Oh yes, even when you want to make heaven, you have to die to make heaven. There are still not a pleasant things, things, no matter how you want to dodge rough life, no matter how you want to dodge, trials and temptations and everything, wilderness is still the way to the road and the only way to Canaan. So you have to face it. Cross is the only way to salvation. So what are you saying? You have to learn to see good things in everything around you. See good things, people. See good things in yourself. See good things around you. See good things in every situation, no matter what. Don't always want to know how it's going to end. No, it's not your job. Don't always want to see how it's going to just begin a thing with faith and trust. I want to tell you that fear has only two meanings. Forget everything and run. Oh yes. Or face everything and rise. It's still fear. It's still fear. Forget everything and run, which most people do. This is just the one that comes first to people. Forget everything and run. But yeah, you don't forget that the same fear says face everything and rise. And this latter is the one that you need. You need to face everything. You need to rise and you need to conquer everything, because all you need is just to start a thing. The average human beings complains virtually about everything. They are human ones are insatiable. You cannot do, there's nothing you can do. You can't please everybody. You can't satisfy everybody. You can't even make everybody happy. And no matter how hard you try, people will complain. They don't have time to think, or to thank people who have been a blessing to them, who has been there in their life, in their family, in their ministry, in their business. People hardly have time. A lot of people see the worst in everything, and there's nothing you can do about that. A lot of people still see themselves as demigods, the demigod that must be adored, that must be worshipped, that must be served, that must be obeyed, they just look like the type of people who God created that are above every other. So even when they're in need, even when they're in trouble, and you bring them around you, and you sacrifice everything, you will sacrifice, you sacrifice your comfort, sacrifice your money, sacrifice your even documents, sacrifice your food, sacrifice everything you think you can to make them happy. Do you know what they'll be looking at? Those things you're doing is your business, because you're doing it because they deserve it. It is their right. They own you. You're supposed to do it. So there's nothing there. You have not done anything extra. What they are looking at is the wrong word, wrong move, wrong thing. Even when the intention of what they are saying is not what you meant, all they needed is that just wrong sentence, wrong thing. They assume it even when you didn't say it, and they tell you that even most that they are too intelligent, so they can deduce what you're thinking. They know exactly what you're saying. So to them, you're faking your niceness, because that is who you are. That thing they believe in their head is who you are, is who you are. So every other thing you've done, the mountains you've pulled down for them, the gutters you've crossed, the wires you broke, the things you see, your advice that you gave without money, all those things you've done is on your own. Because you actually didn't do anything, because that's how they see things. That's what they see. They only look out for the wrong things, and that's it. And they will forget about every other thing you've done. And because that's who they are, that's what they see. And there's nothing you can do about it, because even your explanations will make no meaning. So what am I saying? Some people expect everyone around them to understand them, even when they have not said anything. They won't open their mouth to tell you what they need, but they get angry with you for not doing what they expect you to do, because why didn't you see what they are thinking? You're supposed to understand that why they kept quiet is because they are hungry. Why they are looking at you straight without talking is because they are not feeling fine. So you need to ask them. You need to come and pull them out from that. It's a crazy situation, my dear. So this disposition will never allow people like this to keep good friends. It won't allow them to grow. It won't allow them to be understood. It won't allow them to actually relate with people anywhere if they find themselves, because what they see is not what they're supposed to see. They only see the bad. They only see the worst. They only see the miserable situation. They only see fake people. They only see just that which they want to see. Okay, and that is not okay. So even the commonest of issues, the smallest issues you can think about, they see it as worse, because they don't envisage a happy outcome or great outcome. They don't. Their imagination makes them think, makes even good things turn wrong. Yes. Because of how they reason, because of what they see, they make things become very unpleasant, even when they're not meant to. They think they are above everybody. They think, it's just like, so when they see a future that they are not excited about. Yeah. So I don't know the category you belong to. It's crazy. Someone called me one day, and, for over 30 minutes, this lady wrote that it was just a lamentation. You know how lamentation was in the Bible, yeah. So for more than 30 minutes, she lamented. You know what I did? I just asked her, please, can you get a biro and a paper? She's like, okay, hold on a moment. She got a paper and I said, can you start writing down the things you're enjoying that you didn't pay for? You know, the life that you have, you didn't pay for. The air that you're breathing, that you didn't pay for, you know. As in, that, have you ever asked how much oxygen is, you know? She was looking at me, I said, have you seen the blind, the deaf, the dumb, you know? You know, the physically, the cerebral palsy children, do you think that they did anything wrong? No. And I'll say, fine. Have you been to the hospital? Have you been to general hospital to actually go round? Have you been to orthopedic hospital to see the agony that people are going through? Have you been to mortuary? Have you been to the cemetery? Have you actually taken your time? I said, well, I wanted to start writing them. You know, these people who can urinate, you know, the people who eat via tube, you are working, you are okay. And then the greed that you actually have is what you're lamenting about. Because you can set a pace, you can decide what you want out of your life. This is you. By the time I was done, she not like, my sister, good night. Thank you very much. Because, okay, if you know, when they say count your blessing, name them one by one, we don't understand the magic in it. No matter how bad you feel, can you take a biro and a paper and start writing about the things that you're enjoying that you're not paying for? Because they are massive. That people can talk and you hear. That you can even reason. There are a lot of sicknesses in this life. A lot of sicknesses you don't even know of. You've not heard about dyslexia. I used to have a boy in the working with me that has dyslexia. You know, he very smart, IT guru. He can remove stabilizer, fix it. But if you ask him to write his name, if his name is Simon, that's not his name anyway. He will start with Z, 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 P, 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 you keep wondering. That's sickness. You can, if you write anything, they can never read it. But if you say anything, they can go to market and buy all those things. People don't understand that if you need to see different kind of sicknesses for you to look at yourself and say, Father God, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. And when you learn to thank God, you'll be able to thank your fellow human beings. You'll be able to thank your neighbors. You'll be able to thank people. What do you see? What do you see? I actually seriously want you to stop seeing the pain. Stop seeing all the negative things you see. Stop seeing all those things that won't help you. Focus. Focus. Just begin a thing. There are 1 million examples. All you need to do is start up that thing. Don't be scared. Keep the fears. Remember what I told you about fear. Just face everything and rise, because you will rise. That's just my message for you today. Change what you see. Change what you see. Change how you see what you see, so that tomorrow will be beautiful, so that your days will be long and you'll be a happy person on earth. Oh yes. Don't forget to follow me on my YouTube channel, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow my Instagram page, Be Inspired at ambassador.buzo. Follow my TikTok, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow my Facebook page, Be Inspired with Buzopat TV Talk. Then follow my Facebook group, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow my Facebook page if you need, and you can call me on WhatsApp. For those who are looking for me, bombarding my messengers and all that, you can call me on 08020550788. Send those things that are bothering you on that place, and then we will see how it goes. Infinite wisdom comes from above, but together we'll always share and run things. God bless you. See you next week, Wednesday. Most times we don't know what others go through. You don't know. As I am here now, you don't know if I've been sick for 1 month. You don't even know. You do. But I'm here. So what matters in life is your determination, is your commitment, is your, accepting the reality that is on you, and then pushing ahead. Always get up, stand up, move up, and show up. That's the solution to so many problems. God bless you. Bye.